Welcome to the Rock Solid Kitchen, guys. Today is my favourite meal of the week. It's going to be lemon cheesecake. It is my absolute favourite, and also it's Loz's favourite as well. So what we're going to do it in 3 different sections. Okay, so we've got the base, we've got the lemon curd, and we've got the filling. Okay, so the ingredients we've got 50 grams of ground almonds. We've got 50 grams of mixed nuts of your choice. You can put any nuts in it you want. We've got 50 grams of cocoa powder. We've got some ground ginger. We've got a little bit of stevia, just a little bit, just to bring out the sweetness of it. We've got some coconut oil, and we've got just 10 ml of water. Okay, so for the base, we're just going to whack everything into the pan. Okay, just going to fire everything in there. Make sure you get every last little bit out of that. Add the water in, and literally it is just going to be mixing that together. So mixing it so everything's coated, it's all mixed up nice and well. Make sure that oil covers everything and the water covers everything so it's nice and sticky. So just keep working it around, and you'll see it come together in a nice thick lump as I fly it everywhere. So just keep mixing that in. So once that's all mixed in, guys, we are just going to pop that into the fridge. So you can see it's really sticky there. So that's going to go into the fridge. So now we're going to start working on the curd. So I'm just going to move that out of the way because we're going to need a little bit of heat here. Just going to get a saucepan out. So what we're going to do, we're going to add all the ingredients into the pan, okay? I'm just going to pop them in there before I put any heat on. Whack that one in there. But we're going to leave the coconut oil out. So that, the lemon juice, and the honey, that's just all going to go in there. So we're going to pop that on the heat. Let's just wipe that off quickly, because we're going to start mixing this up. Where's my sweeter thing? There we go, we got this out. Got myself organised, so we're going to just keep whisking this up on a high heat, high to medium heat. We've got to be careful we don't cook the eggs so they're scrambled though, okay? So we're just going to keep mixing it around. As it starts to thicken up, I'm going to turn the heat off, okay? Just keep mixing. I've got my notes down the side of me, so hopefully we're not going to make a mistake. So it says, place the ingredients into the bowl except for the olive oil, except for the coconut oil, sorry. Mix on a medium to high heat, stirring constantly to prevent burning. As the mixture starts to thicken, reduce the heat to low. Whisk in the coconut oil until thickened. Remove from heat, allow to cool for 10 minutes. So we're just going to keep mixing it around. Ow! Metal, heat, conduction. A little bit of science for you there. Fingers crossed we don't end up with scrambled eggs. So I can feel that starting to thicken, so I'm going to turn the heat right down. I'm going to add my coconut oil in there. Pop it over to one side, I'm going to keep stirring, and that should thicken right. Oh yeah, that is thickening up lovely. Just keep mixing it around. Right, so you can see that is thickening up lovely. So I'm going to take that off the heat, just pop that over there, let that sit for about 10 minutes. Let's put the timer on. Okay, so while the curd is actually cooling down, we've got about 10 minutes now, so we're going to start working on the filling. Okay, so we've got 300 grams of soft cheese and we've got 100 grams of plain yogurt. In here I've got two teaspoons of vanilla extract and a teaspoon of honey, and I've also got some zest, a zest of 2 lemons. Okay, so we're going to whack all that into a bowl. So that's going to go in there. I'm going to pop that in there as well. So I'm going to leave a little bit of that behind just for decoration on top. So we like it to make it look like a little bit nice. And we're going to pop that in there as well. There's a little bit of honey in there as well. So that's going to go on the side. I'm going to pop that in. I'm going to get my power tools out. We've got our whisk. These whisks, the cables are not very long. So just whack that in there. Just pop that in there as well. Get it all in. Brilliant stuff. So that's in there. And let's just whisk this all up. So that's about right, okay? So just pop them out, stick it over there. Get rid of all that, let's take it over to the sink. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to grab out the base. So the base has been chilling for about 10-15 minutes in the freezer. I've got my base there, so just pop this over there and move it out of the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the base into the bottom, just get a spoon out. So we're going to spoon this all into the base of my tin. Making sure we get every last little bit. And we're just going to smidge this down so it covers the whole bottom of the tin. So as you can see there, that's all been pushed in, so that looks quite nice. And then all we're going to do, we're going to put this on top of that, okay? So I use the same spoon. So then we're just going to there we go, 10 minutes up on that. So that's been cooling for 10 minutes. Doesn't matter, we can leave it for a little bit longer. So we're just going to evenly spoon across the top, or the filling. So just make sure it's nice and even. So that's that done, and this is going to go in the freezer, okay? So yeah, the freezer, just to chill it off a little bit. So that's gone in the freezer, okay? So while that's in the freezer, trusty NutriBullet. So you get another spoon, because I'm going to spoon that in the NutriBullet. Get a big spoon. Watch me make a mess now. So that's in there. Let's grab my NutriBullet lid. There are other blenders on the market. So let's unplug that one, plug that in. We're going to give this a bit of a whizzy woo wah. Just so it goes nice and smooth, okay? So let's just double check that so it's going smooth. That's all it takes. That's nice and smooth now in there. So I'm going to leave that to one side. As soon as that's set in there, then we're going to bring all the ingredients together, okay? Right, so it's been in the freezer for 15 minutes. The curd's been in the fridge for a further 15 minutes as well. So we're just going to get these out. So you can see the curd's nice and set. Let's pull this out. That's nice and set as well. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to spoon this, the curd, over the top of the filling. With the back of the spoon, it's just, yet again, just leveling it off so the whole lot is covered. You can be as pretty with the shapes as you like. I'll just whack it on there, making sure it's level, so everyone gets the same level of curd on top. So that's all leveled off there. Leftover zest, just sprinkle over, making it nice and neat. That is lemon cheesecake.